Okay, we are live, 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 live. Good evening, everyone. My name is Rod Davison, coming at you from Fresno, California. And tonight, we're going to be talking about Facebook marketing. So, I think we're going to go with Marketing Mondays moving forward. So, there's going to be a different marketing strategy every Monday. And I'm also here with my good friend and partner.
Paul Charron, and I am streaming to you live tonight from Tucson, Arizona. Last night I was out of El Paso, and tonight in Tucson. So let's kick this thing off, Rod, shall we?
Yeah, Paul drives kind of slow, so it's taking him a while to get home.
Cool, cool, cool. So tonight we are gonna start looking at some marketing strategies for everybody, and and the importance that marketing is for your business, obviously, and some of the reasons that you need to do that. And what else, Rod?
Well, I think primarily we want to talk to you a little bit about, how to correctly market on Facebook. Facebook is one of the top three in internet traffic. So there's about 800 million visits a month in Facebook. So just imagine 800 million. That's a lot of people hitting Facebook every month. So
Absolutely.
um, yeah, and so we're going to talk to you a little bit of difference between what they call your personal persona and what they call a fan page. So fan page is really where you want to try and target all of your business conversations. So it really kind of separates your personal from your business. And a lot of times when you start marketing to people on Facebook. There's some people that might be in your personal deal that really aren't interested and they don't want to hear about it. So that's why it's really important to try and separate. Keep the pictures of your kids and your swimming lessons and your kids baseball games or whatever. Keep that on your personal page and really engage with people on your fan page. So we'll kind of go through how the difference and whatnot.
Cool, cool, cool. And a lot of that goes along the lines of the attraction marketing model, folks, that we like to abide by, which is, do things and create, like Rod said, create almost not an alter ego, but at least create a business persona that people are able to follow, separate and away from your personal stuff. Like Rod said, there might be people on your personal fan page that really could care less about what you're doing in your business life. Now, if you talk business all the time, I tend to talk business all the time, probably drive my friends nuts. But even on Facebook, I try to stay away from doing that. So Rod's absolutely right. You want to have a separate kind of space for business and a separate space for your personal, and that's along that lines of attraction marketing. Get something set up where you can allow people to follow you in your business persona, if you will, and give them a separate space away from your personal life, because maybe Facebook is about your friends, really, to be honest with you. The friend page or your personal page. So that should really be reserved for people that you're friends with, for people that you're personal with, and then the other stuff you might have you gotta watch. You might have crazy people stalking you. I don't know. You have any stalkers, Rod?
Not yet. But and that's what Paul said is absolutely right, and and it's okay to post things occasionally on your personal page, especially especially stuff that says, hey, we're doing such and such. Give them a link to your fan page so they can go like your page, and then they'll be able to engage with all of your business activities. So, it's cool to do it once in a while. Just don't do it on a daily basis for sure.
Right, absolutely. So should we talk? Talk about. We don't want to get too much into the creation of the fan page. We could do that maybe in another segment, but really just talk about you create a fan page by really visiting any other page. Like a page is separate. Like if you find a business, guys, that says like the Evening Buzz, for example. If you take our page at facebook.com/the Evening Buzz, if you go there, usually I think up in the top right somewhere, Rod, doesn't it say like create a page so that you can create your own page from there, or is there another spot? I'm sure there's several
Yeah,
spots.
Yeah, I mean, it's like with any system, pretty much everything is multiple places. But usually, if you go to the settings, or if you even from your personal persona, if you go to the settings, which is usually that gear-looking icon, there'll be a creative page there as well. So.
Right, so you can just go there, and again, we're not going to go through that now, but it'll walk you through it. It's very similar to putting up your own page, and you can set up, if you're doing a page for say a company that you've built, then they'll walk you through that. If you want to do something as a a what do they call it, like a public figure, obviously, like you're a spokesperson or something, you can do that, and there's various different ways that you can set that up. So you go out there, guys, figure it out, walk through it. There's always going to be tons of video about that stuff on YouTube. You can always find that stuff to how to build your fan page, and there's actually people that'll help you do it or build it for you. I mean, Fiverr, again, you can always do that. They'll help you build a fan page and get your business separate from you.
Yep, and we'll on our fan page too. There's going to be some links on there for some training courses and stuff. If you really want to, get a fast start going, we'll kind of cover that towards the end of the deal tonight. But and if you're one that's an MLSP, there's obviously some free Facebook training in the marketing strategies. And if anybody does not have MLSP, if you go to Marketing Pro Success right there below my name, that'll get you into a free presentation, and you can check out a free trial, or not a free trial, but really a no-risk trial. So if it's not for you, you can even get your money back. But it's pretty cheap. There's a 14-day trial for $10 and a 3-day trial for $2. So either one's good. But we're not here to necessarily promote that, but that's just, if you're in MLSP already, there's training on how to do this. And if you aren't an MLSP, you might want to check it out, because there's tons and tons of strategies back there that'll give you lots and lots of training on every aspect of marketing online. But anyway, the Facebook fan page, it's really powerful. You can't do so, like if you want to do Facebook and you want to do any sort of paid advertising, you can't do that from your personal page. The only thing you can really do from your personal page is boost a post, which, that's okay, but it's really not ideal for business. And so the only way to really do advertising is, through your fan page. So that's another big reason to make sure that you have a fan page and create a business identity for yourself on Facebook.
Right. So why should we be on Facebook, Rod? Give him that number again.
What's that?
Give him that number again.
800 million.
Right.
800 million.
Page views a month, or?
It's just 800 million visits a month.
Right, 800 million visits. It's the third most visited page now, next to Google and YouTube, folks. So you need to, and it's about being social. Most of you guys are probably already on Facebook anyways. Most people on the planet are already on Facebook. If you're in any kind of modern setting where you have access to the internet, if someone has access to the internet, they most likely have a Facebook page. And if they don't, they probably will very, very soon. There's grandmas and grandpas that have Facebook pages. It's a great way. I mean, I use my personal Facebook page to stay in touch with relatives back in Canada. Lori uses it. My wife Lorena uses it for staying up with people in Mexico. And through those, you can make connections all over the planet. And because of that interaction with people all over the planet, if you're in a home-based business, folks, and you're looking at trying to market that, and you're in a company that has access to other countries, man, you're crazy not to be on Facebook. And it's about interacting with other people. And as you guys always hear us say, it's about building relationships. And that's part of that attraction marketing model as well, is building relationships. And you can build relationships through Facebook, through your personal pages, and then help direct people to your fan pages and go from there. So very, very, very powerful marketing tool. I mean, it's just huge. To be honest with you, I don't use it enough in my on the business side, and I need to do that. I need to get better at that, and I need to, you know, implement it more into my marketing strategies. It's not something that that I'm comfortable doing. I like blogging and I like video better, and as I'm sure Rod does. But you know, marketing on Facebook really needs to be part of your arsenal.
No, no, you know, no doubt. And you know, I mean, yeah, you can't do every marketing strategy out there because it'll drive you absolutely insane because you'll never get really good at any one thing if you try to do all of them. So, you know, and you know, out of all of the, if you take just the social media, you know, you got YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Those are really the top three now. A lot of people don't necessarily look at YouTube as a social media platform, but I mean that's exactly what it is. Whether people want to admit it or not, it's a social media platform, no question.
I agree. Cool. So, with that being said, now Rod did mention MLSP, guys, and I highly recommend that you, when he's talking there, you can see the website that you need to go to for the trial underneath. And with that being said, one of the best marketing trainings that you'll ever find on the subject from the Facebook queen herself, and I don't know if that's self-proclaimed or just everybody proclaims that, but Michelle Pescasolido, Rod, I mean, she's the best of the best. Do you not think?
Oh yeah, I mean that's, you know, I mean really that's her. I mean that's definitely her main strategy. It might even be her only strategy, and she's, you know, she's a six-figure a month earner. So.
Right, and if you guys are on the internet at all and you're going to any of these webinars, if we're promoting webinars and you're going to those, or you go to any live events anywhere in the country and they're doing any kind of marketing strategies and they touch on Facebook, I guarantee that Michelle Pescasolido is going to be the one that is up there on that stage doing that training. Now, there are a few others, but she just, you know, seems to be the most popular as far as Facebook goes nowadays. So, can we share a little bit about what's available inside of that training, maybe, Rod?
Yeah, sure. You know, and just something to, you know, just some food for thought. You know, Michelle uses Facebook as her, you know, her main strategy and quite possibly her only strategy. I'm not 100% sure on that, but you know, Facebook's one of those platforms that's always changing, always trying to do better. Sometimes they think an upgrade and we think of it as a downgrade, but you know, it is what it is. And you know, Michelle is always right on top of every one of those changes. She's always getting videos and information out to everybody, you know, with those changes. So you know, she's a really good person to you know, to, if you're on Facebook and going to use it as a strategy, you know, follow her and you'll be able to get, you know, some of those tips that that she comes across as changes come across too. But yeah, you know, like Paul said, in Michelle's course, she's actually created a course specifically on Facebook, and that's available on our fan page, theeveningbuzz.com, or facebook.com/theeveningbuzz, and there's a little tab there that says Facebook Gone Wild, and that'll put you right into a free presentation and ultimately be able to purchase that if you feel it's for you. So that course basically has 9 different modules. Some of the modules have multiple videos in them. Some are short, some are fairly long. A couple of them are webinars that she's done some extensive training on. And you know, as an example, you know, module 1 is basically an introduction to Facebook. So if you're brand new to Facebook and haven't really ever been on it, that's a really good place to start. Obviously, just kind of gives you some of the basics. And you know, like I said, there's like 9 modules. Module 2 is kind of showing you how to really set up your fan page to make it, you know, make it really professional looking, make it sexy looking, all those sort of things. You know, and that's really important, is you know, branding your fan page to you. So you always want to build you Inc. Doesn't matter really what company you're in, because you know, there's times where companies go out and you don't want to, you know, build something towards some other company and then they go out of business and then you got to pretty much start all over again. So something to really think about is branding yourself. And Michelle really talks about that in her course as well. So, is there any modules that you went through, Paul, that really stand out?
No, but I will here in just a second. But I want people to understand what you just said, that about the U Inc. guys, YOU Inc. And very important, what Rod just brought up is you do not want to brand yourself to whatever company you are in, or you want to be very careful on how you brand yourself within the company you're in, because stuff happens. That company could go south, or the pay plan could change, and you may not want to be a part of that anymore. So again, a little bit separate from the Facebook stuff, but very important for you guys to understand that branding you is the important thing, not so much as branding the company that you're in. So I thought that was a really good point that you brought up, Rod, and I just wanted them to make sure that they understand that. Now, as far as these modules, Module 3 is about the application tabs, and again, if you go to the facebook.com/theeveningbuzz and you look at those tabs up on the top, that's what we're talking about on the application tabs. So you'll learn how to set those up so that you can send people to various offers and things like that as part of your marketing. Her Module 4 is about navigating your admin panel and all this kind of stuff. It seems easy, but there's always little. Rod and I are big on YouTube and big on blogging, but every time you go through one of these where you think, I've heard it all, it's not about whether you think you know it or heard it all, folks. It's about catching that one little bit of information. Like I always complain to Rod that every time I see a training online, I'm like, oh my goodness, it's the same stuff over and over. But then all of a sudden the guy or girl giving that training says one thing, and you're like, oh, I've never heard that before. So it's you write that stuff down. So I got way off topic and I don't even know where I am now. But these application tabs that you think that you're up there and you know stuff about how that works, or you know stuff about how your admin panel works. Oh, this is easy stuff. Going through a course like this where this woman dedicates herself to everything Facebook is very, very important for you. So if you want to give them a little bit about the next couple of modules.
Sure. Yeah, you left off on navigating your admin panel, right? So there's Module 5 talks about some free marketing strategies that'll kind of help you make some money in Facebook. Number 6 talks about EdgeRank and how to create a community on Facebook. So that one right there is really powerful. And like Paul and I said, we're not, we don't do a lot of marketing on Facebook, and I've been going through her course a little bit. I haven't got to Module 6 yet, so I'm not even sure what EdgeRank is. Do you?
EdgeRank is similar to PageRank, I believe, in when it comes to the
SEO stuff
of your page. Yeah, it's more along the lines of SEO stuff, I believe. But again, I'm horrible at the Facebook thing, dude. So I'm not the one to ask. So if you don't know about this stuff, I mean, again, you can look it up, but you need to get into a course like this so you can figure it out. And again, if you're seeing that and you're going, wow, I didn't know what EdgeRank was, there's always stuff like that that's going to come up. But just when you think that you know it all, there's going to be something that someone else like Michelle Pescaslio can show you that you didn't know. And a lot of times it's that thing that will help push your marketing in that particular space to a different level.
Yep, absolutely. So Module 7, they talk about some Facebook social plugins that create some social buzz. Module 8 talks a ton about all sorts of different advertising methods. So if you have a little bit of budget for some advertising, there's like we said, there's a ton of traffic on Facebook, and there's so many people being really successful with Facebook advertising. Now Paul and I do some paid advertising. We haven't done any Facebook advertising thus far, but that's something. Like I said, you can't do all the strategies. You got to focus on one thing, and we focus on video and pay-per-view. But Facebook advertising, I know a lot of people that use Facebook advertising, and they're they're doing really, really well for pretty reasonable amount of money, you know.
But let me say that number again. 800 million a month. Why are we not advertising on Facebook, Rob? Why are we not doing that? That's crazy. We need to look into that seriously.
Well, because YouTube has, you know, about, I don't know, 3 trillion visits or something.
I agree. Putting our goofy mugs on video. Why, I don't know. We have faces for radio, but in Module 9, putting it all together, right? The daily schedule. And this is something that we talk about in business. It's really important in all businesses is if you're going to do something, how do I schedule my day? So that's kind of the last module that she puts together on how to set up your day as far as, you know, dividing your space up between going out and meeting new people, because it's just like meeting people in person, right, Rod? I mean, you're going out there and you're engaging with people on Facebook and you're interacting with people and starting conversations. It's not about, hi, my name is and my business is this. If you do that, you will fail. It doesn't work. You need to start doing other things that use that attraction marketing model, guys. You got to use it. If you just walk up to it, it's not natural to do it in person, so it's not natural to do it online. I see this all the time. Twitter is the worst, and I'll pick on them for a second. Facebook a little bit, but Twitter, somebody says, hey, I want to hook up with you on Twitter. Okay, cool. I follow them, whatever. Next thing I know, I'm getting a thing immediately that says, hey, thanks for following me. My business is this. You should check it out over at this link. And it's like, I don't even know who you are. I have no trust in you. I don't know who you are. I don't know what your business is, and I don't know if you're the kind of person that I should do business with. So part of what Michelle teaches you is how to go out and engage with people and how to put in a little bit of time, the time that's necessary to build a relationship. The home-based business industry, folks, and especially if you're in network marketing, it's a relationship business. It just simply is, and you need to build relationships. And the stronger you build relationships, the more likely it is that people are going to want to hang out with you. And when people are going to want to hang out with you, they're going to want to do business with you. And that's what really I think Michelle's great at, teaching all of that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, you build relationships, and you get a customer, and you have a customer for life. You know, one customer is worth way more than $10,000 in advertising money. So I mean, it's, you know, you just never know when that customer is gonna, you know, want to buy from you or want to sign up with your company or whatever. It's, you know, like Paul said, it's all about building relationships. And Michelle in this course really goes through and teaches you how to, you know, how to build that attraction and how to use videos, how to use pictures, how to use quotes of the day, you know, how to ask questions, how to do trivia. I mean, just all kinds of different things to engage people, to get them to, you know, to know you and like you and trust you, basically. So I mean, that's, you know, that's what it's all about. And you know, that's why we tell people, you know, if you're in this to, you know, to make $1 million in the next 30 days, then you're probably not in the right space.
Not gonna happen. So the best, absolutely the best Facebook marketing that you're going to get anywhere, folks, is from Michelle Pescasolido. And you said, what's the name of it's Social Media Mastery? What did you say the name of it was?
Yeah, the name of the course is Social Media Mastery, and the icon that's on our fan page is, the little image is called Facebook Gone Wild.
Okay, so facebook.com/theeveningbuzz, and then the tab at the top where you'd normally see likes and photos and all that on your personal page is going to say, what was that again?
Facebook Gone Wild.
Facebook Gone Wild. So all you know, I know you guys know what Girls Gone Wild are, so just think of Facebook Gone Wild, a little more tame, but that's at the top there, and you can just click on that, and it'll take you off and give you a little bit of a presentation, tell you a little bit of an overview about what the course is all about, and then allow you to get in and buy that if you want. So if you're a Facebook person or you're a social person and you just, you know, you like that kind of thing, then it will give you more than enough information that you need to move your business forward in that particular direction and add Facebook to your marketing strategy. Phenomenal course, and Michelle's she's a really neat lady, really neat gal.
Yep, absolutely. You know, and I've seen her at present at a couple of different events that I've been at, and she's very personal. You go up, ask questions. She's awesome at training. Has a great story. So, she's her and her husband both are great people to follow. So.
Does Bill do part of the Facebook thing with her as well? I mean,
No, he doesn't do any Facebook. He's you hear Michelle say this all the time. Bill thinks that he can just ask questions, and she's like, "Hey, go watch my course. That's why I built it. I'm too busy for you." But Bill, he's really great. His forte is really recruiting. So she gets the leads, he recruits them.
Right. And we will cover that at a later date, and hopefully be able to get one of the two of them on the show with us live so they can talk about that. But yeah, he's a recruiting master. I knew that. I just didn't know if he worked with her on any of the Facebook training or not. So that's just her solo deal, huh?
Yep.
Sweet. So guys, if you're a social person, if you're a social butterfly, most likely you're already doing the Facebook thing anyway. So if you were thinking, man, I'd like to do a business outside of my normal job, and I really don't know even where to begin, hey, if you're already in that space, that's a great place to start. And we talk about that all the time. Rod and I talk about finding that one strategy that works best for you and just running with it at the beginning. Run with that strategy until you just really kind of burn yourself out on it. And not so much burn yourself out, but until you've mastered that strategy, continue using that strategy. And so if Facebook is one of those things that you already enjoy doing, man, this
yep. Yep. And here's actually a good challenge for everybody. I dare you to go out to some business website and find somebody that doesn't have a link to a Facebook page.
Right, and if you do, you're going to find a business that's going to die.
Well, and then you got somebody you can market to.
Right, but absolutely, every business, when you walk in the front door, even there'll be a little thing on that says like us on Facebook and all this kind of stuff, and
yep.
it is just a huge space right now. So it's a great place to be in your business. So again, that's some good information. Give you guys a basic overview. Now, obviously, we didn't get into it too much because everything that you're going to learn, you can learn from that course. And it's really not our space. It's not our thing. But it's something that you should be looking at and giving serious consideration for marketing your business is Facebook. So again, marketingprosuccess.com, underneath Rod there when he's talking, that'll take you to the MLSP stuff where you can look at not only that Facebook but a whole bunch of other things and all of the other marketing strategies in the back office MLSP and get a trial of that. But on the facebook.com/theeveningbuzz, that tab there will get you to the actual Facebook training for Michelle. Get you straight in there, just like injecting it straight into your vein. So that's pretty much it for Facebook tonight, Rod. Unless you've got something else, we've got a couple more minutes. We can just finish off with some mindless banter.
Yeah, I mean, we're good at the mindless banter part anyway. So I think the only thing I might want to add is. Tomorrow we're going to actually talk about some time management skills, so check us out at 7 p.m. tomorrow, and we'll talk about some time management skills for our home business.
You're teaching me time management skills, so I should be taking notes tomorrow then, I guess.
Yeah, you should. You need to watch the recording.
I'm horrible. I was panicking earlier, guys, just so you know. I was panicking earlier because I thought that I was going to miss broadcast because I'm in Arizona and they're on a weird time, and sometimes of the year they match Vegas and sometimes of the year they don't. So I'm here and I thought I was wrong, and then Rod said, "Hey, it's 5:30, dummy," and I'm just horrible. And that's just that's only part of my nightmare time management skills.
Yeah, well, when Paul can't figure, when he's not at home, it's. He's been in Mexico, he's been in El Paso, he's been in Arizona. He can't figure out what time zone is what, so it's it's a good problem to have, right?
Life is tough. Right? I mean, this is why we do this stuff, guys. This is so that we can take. Now, Lori and I planned on being home today. We thought, well, we'll just drive home today from El Paso and be done. But we were like, well, we like that. We're at the Lowe's Ventana Canyon. If you've never been here in Tucson, you might not relate Tucson with a really nice areas, but man, this Ventana Canyon area and this Lowe's Hotel is phenomenal. And we just went, we love that place. Let's stop and stay overnight. And so tomorrow night, most likely we will be broadcasting live from Las Vegas, but I'm not going to guarantee that because we were kind of looking maybe at the Grand Canyon on the way home, or Lori had mentioned, what were you talking about? Some Grand Canyon caverns or something like that, and we haven't been there in a while, so we're going to go maybe do the Grand Canyon caverns. So don't know where I'll be tomorrow night, but it'll be somewhere between Tucson and Las Vegas, or I might be in Las Vegas.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Yeah, so maybe we'll broadcast from the Grand Canyon tomorrow. I don't know. Of course, it might be Kingman, Arizona.
You know, that's the good thing about this business, like you said, internet and computer will travel.
Right, absolutely. And the good thing about working for yourself, what am I going to do? Get mad at myself for not being home? I mean, that's the cool thing about this, folks, is getting it built to a spot where you can work anywhere. And if you can find a beach with an internet connection, or you can find a hotel with an internet connection, or wherever. You can find an airplane with an internet connection, you know, you're flying in your private jet. Anywhere with an internet connection that you can have this basically live interaction with other people, it's a ticket. It really is really cool to be in a position to be able to do that. It's fun. It's really fun.
Yeah, well, not to mention the fact you're conducting business in your hotel room, which is now tax deductible.
You are absolutely right, my friend. It is a tax deductible expense. So there's so many advantages. Now, for those of you who didn't see it last night, if you go back through, this is episode 7, right? So on the recordings, if you go back through episode 6, which was the good, bad, and ugly of network marketing, we discussed topics like that and how, you know, some of the good things is that you get to write stuff off, and we've covered that in some of the taxation and things like that. Lots of cool things about this industry, just lots of cool things. So anybody, see, I know we're on a delay, so any questions before we get out of here, because we are straight up almost 7:30. Actually, I think we're at a little past 7:30 now. But a lot of great information, Rod, on the Facebook stuff from Michelle, so I appreciate you. Rod did all that today, guys, did all the research on that, and he's actually, you're going through a bit of the course, right now?
Yeah, I've been kind of going through a little bit just because, you know, not that I need another marketing strategy, but just to kind of, you know, find a little tidbits for some of my team that want to use Facebook as a strategy, so I can help them too. So. Right,
because again, it might not necessarily be something that you're doing, but maybe you can go through it and help somebody else and give them a better idea of whether or not it might be for them. That's a great idea, actually.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, you might not necessarily be implementing a specific strategy, but it's always good to know about it. And it's, again, folks, this is about learning and becoming more than just, you don't want to be one-dimensional. You want to have some various dimensions. Again, do you want to spread yourself so thin that you can't handle any of it? No, but it's really good that you have various, what's the word I'm looking for, various strategies in your portfolio so that you can be able to switch if you need to. Maybe you're doing something and you're rocking, and what happens tomorrow if, let's say, YouTube stopped working for us or blogging wasn't working for you, then you have that ability to make that quick change and go in a different direction. So
yeah, that's why, you know, and that's really why it's really important to really master one strategy to start with, because once you really get one mastered, you know, moving into some other areas, there's obviously some differences and some learning, but it's a much quicker transition at that point. So
right. So cool. It doesn't look like we've got any any questions. So that's it for tonight, guys. We'll let Rod finish it off, but Paul, coming to you from my hotel room here at the Lowe's Ventana in Tucson, and I'll be out of here. Rod?
Yep. And I just want to thank everybody for watching us tonight, and make sure that you connect with us on our Facebook page, which is theeveningbuzz.com, or you can also, if you're on Facebook, facebook.com/theeveningbuzz. Either one will get you there. And you know, throw some comments out there, give us some likes, and any content that you want us to cover, throw that out there, and we'll get that on our list of things to talk about. And we'll see you tomorrow night.
7 p.m. Pacific.
Sunday through Thursday. See you guys.
Bye.